About ready to start. Here we go. No. We're just getting one screen.
はい、カメラ切り替わりましたね。皆さん RTA In Japan、お楽しみいただけておりますでしょうか。今回ですね、名曲を走らせていただきます奏者のリュウクと申します。普段僕はあんまり
I'm watching RTA in Japan. I'm watching directly from that and commentating to you
今回ね、
based on that.
あまり僕は積極的に喋らないんですけれども、ぬこ犬さんにね、詳しい解説をお願いしたいと思います。それではぬこ犬さん、お願いします。はい、
解説のぬこ犬と申します。よろしくお願いいたします。
Hey, back at you. So this is you is on our left in the white animal hat, little floppy ears. Everybody's masked up. That's good. You don't want to get sick and die.
魔人マハリトによって乗っ取られてしまいました。さらに王女エルシラと楽器を奪われてしまったんですね。で、主人公のミロン君は攻撃手段を駆使し、様々なアイテムを集め攻略していく、そんなゲームとなっております。
So look at the top center of the screen. You see that 0? This is what I just found out about. Is that you can mash buttons and make that number go up. And it's like the note counter. I don't know the particulars of it because I literally just found out about it. But it can be used to make a lot of money, like when you... Okay, we're starting. 3, 2, 1, go. So you want to reset the game probably and then mash and start. That way you know where the boss is going to be at the end of the game. Manipulation. If you don't, there's like 4 rooms the boss can be in, and they all look the same, so you end up killing the boss up to 4 times. Alright, so we're playing the note game. So each, note pair is worth 1. A sharp is worth 2, and if you get a flat, you lose a point. You want to get to at least 50, because then you get 2. You get a note for every, a buck for every 2 notes. If you get less than that, you get a buck for every 4 notes. No rounding up, all rounding down. Not looking super hot at the moment. These notes come up in a pattern. They're not completely random. So you will be cycling through movement patterns to catch the notes where he knows that they're going to be... Oh, that was ugly. Yeah. I don't know what happened there. I wouldn't say it was his fault. And the apparent randomness, if you play the game a bunch of times, I think just comes from an X position offset, so it kind of makes it seem random, but it's the same patterns all the time. So now, so one thing, I think he just got his umbrella, which lets him rapid fire, and you also have to, you gotta get a key to get out of the level, and you see that there's a secret door he hit a bubble with. So you have to have the key to get that door to appear with your bubble, and to get the key, you have to kill so many enemies and blocks. So that's all part of the route, and when you like enter a shop that's inside one of these screens, it'll like reset your counter, so you have to like be mindful of your kill counts and your block breaks as far as keys go, and umbrellas, because umbrellas are really important for going fast. And also, not just going fast, the bosses are really hard in this game. Right here, there's a note. Okay, let's do the next note game. I can't hear audio from that. That's a shame. I love the music. So when you play this note game, the first time there's only like 1 instrument coming through. But as you play more of the band members get their instruments back. So now we've got the drummers there from the start, and I don't even know what that thing is on the right. But as the full orchestra comes together, the music grows. But it really peaks at about 5 or so instruments. When the whole orchestra gets together, it's a mess. It's cacophony. Or cacophony. Got 50. That's important. Want to hit 50 every time if you can. The symbols? Okay. Oh yeah, they do look like symbols. Alright, so umbrella right before fighting the boss. The aura around him is a shield. It comes from picking up the Hudson Bee. So you can rapid fire. If you don't have the umbrella, you can only shoot like 1 bubble on the screen at a time. But you can rapid fire with the umbrella. Didn't appear to take a lot of intentional damage there, but you're going to see an intentional death here. So after this, he's gonna mash on the title screen to get that number up, and then play the note game and get a ton of money for it. Here we go, mash time. Focus mash. The fantastic hat. Very good. I don't know what the limit is there. Like when you stop. Like if you will roll over, or if there's a limited amount of time. Double thumb raking? I don't know. We don't know. So you see, he started with like 100 and nearly 150 notes. So he's gonna get, you know, that number divided by 2 worth of money, which is huge. There's quite a bit of shopping. This is 100% run. And that means you gotta buy a bunch of extra unnecessary stuff. You also have to play all the note games, which is fine. It kind of plays into buying all the stuff, but you also have to get all the honeycombs, which are the heart containers, so to speak. And he doesn't have to nail 50 notes on this because he started off so high. So it didn't look like he got 50 in that one. But this is good. It helps him reduce a little bit of picking up money in the routes. You see, now after that, he's going to start beating some enemies up. Oh. I discovered my audio problem. It was my headphones jack. Alright, cool. So yeah, he had to kill a bunch of stuff, break blocks, and get that honeycomb as part of the route to get that key to appear. Now he's got the key, and he had to do that shopping to get the vest. One of the great things about this route is that all this extra money early allows you to get that vest. If you, on the US version, the fastest thing would be to come to the well without the vest, which is a fire protecting item. There's a lot of fire in the well, which damages you like every so many frames. So if you're really good at the game, you can basically, you don't really need the vest, but it's really hard and it's not predictable. So this is really one of those really tough parts of the game that'll stop players, because I mean, you just get wrecked by fire damage here without the vest. Unless you're really good at the game. There's a little bee here. Is he going for it? Nah, he's not going to get it. I wanted him to show off the bee there. But another boss fight. Hosing it. No problem. Getting the hammer. So here, this guy's got a balloon. Oh. Is it still? This balloon is a warp out of the well. It still exists! Catch it! Alright. Woohoo! Awesome. A little bit of breaking blocks ahead of the time to clear his path ahead. This is like the Palace 2 and the Zelda 2 analogy. We can hear the music. Oh, jumped and caught a flat. That's weird. There's some spots where you can stand and let the note come up underneath you, and because it'll never be a flat. Very nice. The sharp catch at the end gets him over the 50 barrier. Which basically adds 13 to his money count for the one note. So he'll be wanting to get another umbrella here at the end of the level. Yeah. Yeah, so if you play this a lot, you'll start to get it. And it's funny, it's kind of a psychological thing where you know, you mentally reward yourself for catching the notes. You'll get good at catching the notes even if you don't know why. The human brain. Whereas a similar thing happens in Zelda 2 with the bubble patterns. The bubbles are bad in that game. They come up underneath you and they knock you into lava type stuff, and you learn to dislike it, but you don't necessarily get such a reward to an incentive to remember exactly how they appear. Right, way out. There we go. Okay, gotta go back down. The hammer lets you go through walls, hidden walls and the bricks, basically. Had to get the saw. The saw lets you cut the grates. So you can go in these grate entrances here, like this one. And fight the next boss. The bosses don't appear until you've done certain things in each like level of the game, each floor. I don't remember what they all are. Like, you have to get the skates and the whatever on the first floor. They're not skates, they're shoes. They're spring shoes, but I always thought of them as skates because they look like a skate boot. Yeah, now the music's really hitting its stride. Got a weird split pattern. Yeah, he's...
ちょっと全体的に足りるかどうかっていうのは心配ですね。ちょっと他の部屋で余計に稼ぐところが出てくるかもしれないです。まあ全体的には悪くないんでこのままガンガンとね進めていきたいと思います。はい、ありがとうございます。ここでもねしっかり多く取れたらいいんですが、まあ50点もいきましたね。お見事でございます。
Got the sharp. One more. Need the shoes and the medicine on floor one. Yeah, yeah. That's the other one. The shrink. The medicine that when you get hit by the boxing glove makes your character shrink. Makes perfect sense, obviously. We all understand that reference. Little secret shop up here. The feather. Is this the slow fall feather? If you hold A, you slow fall? No, it's not. That's the blimp that lets you slow fall. Elevator feather. Oh, right. Yeah, you can't stay on that elevator without a feather, obviously. It's about the same logic as when you're having a dream, right? That's the paint? Is that what that is? Here we have an elevator. Without the feather, you couldn't stand on it. And I think, let's see here. The paint for the blocks in the dungeon, yeah. So this whole area on the right, there's just a bunch of blocks in it. And that's the sword. Great item. You see the bubbles look really cool now. They're like Milon's palette, and they're all solid looking. So it's like a damage and range up, I think. Really great. Makes the game. I mean, some of these late game dragon bosses are so beefy. There is a... Oh, didn't get the B. Gonna have to let it go. But there's a honeycomb down here. There we go. Now he's gonna fall back to the... No, is he gonna fall through that hole to go? Okay. He did a different thing in his PB. Now he's gonna go play the note game. Bam, right there. Music's still good. And we've got the trumpet or the trombone. I guess it's I don't know. We've got the baritone in the top right. Got a harp on the left. I have to assume that just right of center is some sort of a A wind instrument? I just don't understand. He's not blowing into it.
待って、ボーナスの乱数がめちゃくちゃ悪くて50がいかないかも。
ちょっと
あと2個。あ、いける。
あ、いけますね、お見事です。
Or one more.
さあ、
like an ocarina.
バブルを当て進んでいきます。さあ、いくでしょうか。お、いいですね、いいですね。よし、お見事です。さあ、この後ですね。
Now quickly, yeah, quickly. You get put up there. You get put where your last door entrance was
お見事です。
after playing the note game.
さあ、お次は右上に行きまして、氷の部屋へと向かいます。
I think it's a French horn. Okay.
このふよふよ動く敵が非常にいやらしいですね。結構プレイヤーを悩ませる厄介な敵です。
So we're in the right tower.
ちょっとそうですね。ここでですね。
Got another. It's basically just another short trip to a boss here. Gonna fill up. So I don't think I mentioned that if you pick up hearts, it'll grow the shield. It'll actually physically get larger looking. If you pick up a few, it's actually powering the shield up so the shield can take more hits. So he's looking for a couple of hearts to buff that shield up. Not getting him. He doesn't want to let his umbrella run out, so he's gonna get going. Big damage. Quick kill. That lets you go into a fiery area. Like it's a canteen. So when you shoot the Hudson bee, there you can see he's shooting at some hidden location. You make the bee appear. If you turn around, you like shoot the bubble. If you're facing left, the bee's gonna go up and left. But if you shoot the bubble and then you turn right before it connects with the hidden hitbox, the bee will come to the right instead. So you can manipulate the direction of the bee just by changing your direction after shooting. Umbrellas only expire when switching areas? Looks like, yep. We've got the violin now. They're just gonna listen to it. He has enough money. Why are we switching areas? Like meaning like entire floors, because obviously you get umbrellas in some rooms, then you carry them to other rooms to fight bosses. Very nice.
ミロン君の冒険はまだまだ続きます。ここは少し特殊な部屋となっており、この右下にありますね、暖炉を抜けると次のボスですね、レッドフォーマと対峙します。ここですね。はい、レッドフォーマですね。これ、1回似た、
Okay.
強化バージョンですね。先ほどのレッドバルカーマに比べたら、弱いんですが、この弾のばらつきが強いので厄介な敵なんですが、あっさりクリアしました。お見事です。さあ、魔人殿と向かいます。はい、ここ先ほどね、しれっと手に入れましたホバリングを使って、こうやってね、浮いて取りに行きます。ここお姫様今。
All right, here we are. Fake princess.
黒を倒すことを躊躇しないでください。
One of the confusing things about this game sometimes is whether what you're doing has any effect at all. So this bad guy appears, this doppelganger, and it's like, am I doing anything? Should I kill it? Yes, you should, because it has one of the two key items to finish the game.
右があるということは左があるということで、今度は左に向かっていきます。今度はね、この左の塔を行くと、迷いの部屋へと向かいます。ここ螺旋階段状となってまして。
All right, so now we're in the left tower, which you go spiraling through it in a nonsensical way. It's gonna go down, it's gonna go up.
さあ、先ほどから流れてるこの BGM ですね。これ結構ね、トラウマになった人もいるかと思うんですよ。これ非常にいい BGM。
Oh, there's the umbrella. All right, good. There's a bee coming up in the next room. There we go. Maybe look for a couple hearts. And we just got a series of bosses to fight. I think this is another one of those Dust Devil bosses. They look like Pigpen from Peanuts. Is that what I'm thinking of? Nice kill. Using the blimp to float. Really, these rooms are tough. There's hidden floors in them. They'll like make you fall all the way to the bottom, and you got to go through that boss tower again. Yeah, you really just want to keep that shield powered up through the end of the game here. Oh yeah, he's hosing the bosses. They're really tough. Like they shoot really randomly. You just have to react to where they're shooting and play a game. This is the toughest boss here. He's got tons of hit points. Very good. Very nice. Gonna turn around because there's one more item in here. Oh, remember this room? Did you ever see this before? That's a full health, and that is the big jump. You basically have spring jumps without a springboard. It's a great game to try to solve. But it is hard. It has continues. It just doesn't have passwords or saves. All right, so he's gonna skip by here. At the beginning of the game, he press start, like reset and press start right away, so that the boss would be in the third room. So this is the second room. It's gonna go right one more room, but gotta get shrunk first. Get a little speed, jump through. And now the third room, this is where the boss will be, the real boss, not a fake boss. And it's only vulnerable when it tries to flash you. Boom, easy. Quick kill with the Excalibur. Wonderful run. 2021. Very nice. Yeah, so, you know, if you haven't played this game before and you're looking to play some NES games that you haven't, this is a good one. A really good one. Looks like next up is going to be Batman for the NES. Run by Kusomushi Buckster and commentated by Junkyard Dave. Oh, the game is great. Does the castle want to kill chaos? Nice. No, it's an excellent game. It really is. But it's a really tough speedrun, but it's fun. All right. I think that'll probably do it for me. If you like Batman, hang around. If you like chill tunes during commercials, hang around. If you like Doctors Without Borders, give them some money, I guess. Nice.